guest first. Economic development, right? Good afternoon. Today is Monday, April the 13th, 2026. This Committee of Finance, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion is called to order. Madam Clerk, please call the roll. Here.
Present.
Thank you. We now have a quorum. I'm going to bring up our guests first, and I believe we have a guest from Department of Development as well as Corman Jackson, if you guys can come up to the table. This is for intro and consideration of passage tonight on the floor. This is ordinance number 481-2026 by Council Members House Jones, Santana, and Griffin by departmental request and emergency ordinance to amend sections 1, 2, and 3 of ordinance number 747-2024 passed July 10th, 2024 relating to approving the addition of certain property to the Northeast Ohio Advanced Energy District and providing for assessments of the cost of the special energy improvement project in the district. Director.
Thank you, Chair. I'm here this afternoon, with Bobby Bruno and Rich Morehouse of KJK Law Firm, who's a partner in the Erie View Tower project.
All right.
Thank you. So today, we will be presenting on the Erie View Tower residential PACE project and amending the existing legislation as there's been some changes in the lender, the amount of the PACE loan, and some of the terms of it. May I see that clicker? Thank you. A little bit about PACE financing, property assessed clean energy financing. So this is private lender financing real estate development that achieves green energy or energy efficiency standards. And this can turn into favorable terms for the property owner and borrower for all of their green energy improvements. This project specifically, I think everyone here is probably very familiar with this stack in this tower, the Erie View Tower project. It'll be a catalytic redevelopment of the Erie View Tower and Galleria here in the 912 district downtown. So that'll be a mix of apartments, the W Hotel, some renovated office space, reimagined Galleria space. And this PACE financing is specifically concerned with the 227 market rate apartment units that will be a piece of this. And regarding the PACE project itself, the developer is Mr. Kassouf, the building owner. In terms of what we are requesting amendment for today, the loan term will increase from 25 to 27 years. The collection period will change just because that's going to start in 2027 now. The lender is going to be Nuveen Green Capital. The loan amount is going to increase, and that will also trigger the semi-annual special assessment and the aggregate amount of special assessments to increase. So that will be private financing up to $50,443,913. And with that, happy to turn it to Mr. Morehouse if he has anything you'd like to add or answer any questions.
Just hit the green button and pull it up close to you as possible.
On behalf of the development team, thank you, Council, for taking action on this legislation today. The project is progressing along. I'd like to provide an update on the project for you. Okay. The residential portion of the project, that'll be the first to commence construction. The city awarded a construction permit for the residential portion at the end of last year. So as soon as this financing is recapitalized, the hard new construction can go forward. As far as the rest of the project, the hotel drawings are in progress. They will be complete in June 2026. And shortly thereafter that, the construction on the hotel will commence as well. The demolition that needs to occur prior to the new hard construction commencing, it's mostly completed. As you might see, or it might seem obvious, the portion of the demolition on the residential component, it's mostly completed, like 99%. There's just a few remaining items. And on the hotel portion, it's a little less further along, but we expect that to be complete by the end of June. The developer has been in continuing monthly communications with CPP. As soon as the hotel drawings are completed, the issue is they need to understand what the electric service requirements are going to be for both the hotel and the residential portions of the project. They'll be able to go to CPP and have a basis for which for CPP to give them a contract. So that's in place or underway. As far as the community benefit agreement process, no new hard construction has taken place, so there isn't really much to report in that vein. The construction manager is working with AKA team and Jabali Development on OEO and CBA requirements. If everything goes according to plan, the project is estimated to be completed in December of 2027. That's assuming that this legislation goes forward and that we can close on the recapitalization.
Okay, so before I get any questions, just want to make sure. So basically, the loan is increasing by 16 million or so. What's that exact amount that the loan is being increased by? And this is a private loan, right? Okay, so it doesn't change city incentives. This is strictly them working out a deal with the banker to tax themselves for an extra how much?
Yes, sir. What's happening is that the senior loan amount is decreasing and the PACE loan amount is increasing. So there's
So
an offset.
the senior loan amount was what, about 236 million or something? And now this creates them a savings of about 16 million or something?
I think you may be thinking about the total amount of the project cost.
Okay.
But I believe the prior amount of the PACE was about 20 million.
Mr. Chairman, it was $16,536 and $10, subject to increase to a maximum amount of $50,443,913. So tremendous increase of almost $35 million in financing through the PACE program.
So basically, the developer pretty much took, because of them, this being able to happen, they save about 36 million or so, something like that, right?
Mr. Chairman, rather than savings, it would just be a different source of financing.
A different source of financing. Okay, all right. And is my understanding this was relieved by Councilwoman Santana, and is Councilwoman House in favor?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Councilman Michael Polinsky.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, my honorable colleagues, and to the director and to her staff and folks from the project. What I'm trying to understand is on your color-coded tower, if you would pull that up. So what portion is under construction or demolition right now?
Yeah, he wants to see it.
Okay. The green, and that's under construction now?
Yeah, it's under demolition. The green portion is, and as well as the orange portion.
the orange portion, which would be from the first floor up, correct?
The first and third floor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In the course of this project, or this assistance from the city, is the Galleria included in it all to the administration?
Through the chair to Councilman Polensek, the Galleria is a component of the city's participation through the 2 tax incentives
Okay.
back in 2024. This piece of financing will not relate to the Galleria project.
Well, not really. So to the developer, do we have any idea what will happen to the Galleria?
Thank you. From the chair to the councilman, I'm on the legal team, so
Okay.
the design team is working with Marriott and the Kasu family on what's only going to be programmed in the Galleria.
Okay. As I've said before at the previous discussions, and this has got to be what, about the 4th or 5th discussion we've had over this project at the table, at least. This is a major project, in my opinion, for downtown. Because when you look at the struggles that we're confronted with right now, and I was talking to some people last week, downtown business people, you've got just up the street, you've got the closed hotel. You've got Reserve Square in foreclosure. You have other buildings either in foreclosure or facing foreclosure. So this project, in my opinion, is critical in trying to restart or jumpstart the malaise and the problems that we're starting to see in the downtown area. So in essence, what you're asking for is an extension. Is that what you're asking for?
Through the chair to Councilman Polensek, asking for the ability to assess more taxes over and above their normal property taxes.
Okay.
So they can get more private financing that will be paid back through that special assessment.
Okay. And so, but to the developer's representative, you believe this is a go project?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. This is critical. Because when, again, we look at the challenges, you've got that, then we're faced with the federal building right across the street here, not knowing what's going to happen to that thing, in light of some very bad decisions and poor decisions that are being made in Washington. We have challenges for downtown, maybe the more challenges than we've had for years confronting us collectively, not only the administration, but confronting council. And so I just want to make sure that the action that we're taking, Mr. Chairman, is the appropriate action, and that this project is real. And because I believe if all this takes place that has been laid out to us, this could be a catalyst for additional development and opportunities downtown. I can remember when this place was hopping, when the Galleria was the place to go during the day, especially for downtown employees and workers, and then the high rise itself, Airview, was the besides, I think it was the second, if I'm not mistaken, the second high-rise outside of Tower City or the terminal, I believe at the time. So again, this is a very important project. So I'm here to support it, Mr. Chairman, and I hope it really has the impact that we're all expecting it to have on downtown. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Brian Casey.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, to our presenters, what does this change in the ask for the city of Cleveland? I see here that between the city and the county, there's semi-annual payments of $2.33 million, right? What's the current ask, and then what's the difference if we pass this?
Through the chairman to Councilman Casey, so the current ask is for the developer to assess about a quarter as much extra property taxes onto their property to pay this financing tool back, and they are just asking for permission to assess themselves more additional assessment. So in terms of city dollars, the ask was $0 for this piece of the project, and it continues to be $0, if that helps answer your question.
All right, so, Mr. Chairman, to our presenters, basically, they're asking to increase their property value? Is that what they're asking?
increase special assessments on their property tax to pay back financing. So with this tool, rather than paying the bank back with a banknote, they'll pay it back with a special assessment over and above the regular property taxes.
So they'll use third-party money, basically, to pay back their loan. All right, and this is a good deal for the city?
Yes, I mean, it allows them to close and get this building into good use.
And then, Mr. Chairman, representatives, my last question is, this does not cost the city anything?
No.
And we're not losing any property taxes
No.
on the
This
site
does
or
not,
anything like
no,
that?
this does not impact any of our other participation.
Okay, all right, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Do we have any other questions regarding ordinance number 481-2026? Just one last question. I know that a lot of the theme around this was supposed to be around sports. Does that matter anymore, that the project, I know when we originally had it presented, that we may not have one of the teams down there. Does it matter?
Mr. Chairman, I think it does matter, but like the rest of the city of Cleveland, you know, we're going to move forward and make the best out of everything.
Okay, and the reason I asked that is because what a lot of, you know, and remembering and studying this project, because it really has been on the block for a long time, this is one of the higher end hotels in the United States of America. So to my colleague, Councilman Michael Polinsik's point, this is really like from what I understand, one of the W's are very few and far in between. So excited and glad that this can move forward with this PACE financing. I would like at some point, and I know that you guys have a lot of interest in things at KJK, but I would like for you to have this discussion with us around PACE financing, because I believe we're going to start getting more requests, and I think that this council needs to be briefed better to make sure that we understand, because I know we haven't done a lot of residential PACE. We've done mainly business PACE or commercial PACE, and we need to make sure that this council understands how that works and how that operates, okay?
Yes, Council President.
All right, thank you. Seeing no other questions, ordinance number 481-2026 will be heard for consideration for the entire council this evening. Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll go to public safety. This ordinance is ordinance number 359-2026 by council members Polinsik and Griffin by departmental request. An emergency ordinance authorizing the mayor and/or the director of public safety to apply for and accept a grant from the United States Department of Homeland Security, FEMA, for the fiscal year 25 Port Security Grant Program, and authorizing the purchase by one or more requirement contracts for safety equipment for use on the fireboat, supplies, and operations search and rescue training needed for the Division of Fire, Department of Public Safety. Director.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Council President, Council members. With me to talk about this legislation, to my right is Fire Chief Wayne Nader, and to his right is Michael Gelman, who is our financial guru, I like to call him, in the Department of Public Safety. This legislation ordinance, which is 359-2026, I'll give you the legislative summary, which pretty much read into the record already. This legislation would authorize the Director of Public Safety, myself, to apply for and accept a grant in the amount of $205,790 from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, for the fiscal year 25 Port Security Grant Program for maritime equipment and training for the Division of Fire. The grant requires a cash match in the amount of $60,000